Dissidia.
Hello YouTube, DrakeyC here. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Dissidia Duodecim Final Fantasy. Last time we completed Best Girl's chapter and got her crystal. I forgot to do Magnet beforehand. Quickly get this out of the way. Now... No. Why does it keep defaulting to chapter 12? I don't know. Now we have Cecil's story. We have not played Cecil before, so... Reminding myself, Valiant. Cecil's a very interesting character. He's a little tricky to play sometimes and lacking in some areas in my opinion, but he's a lot of fun. The Mithril remains out of our grasp, though I'm not as hyped about it as was before because I found out I misremembered what the Mithril set does in terms of its combination, so I'm like, well, that'd be handy, but it's not critical. Getting him set up, Muscle Belt, as always, and Behemoth, which needs recharging, not a problem. Because we have that awesome Rabbit's Foot. Sure, Mandragora. Fine. Won't need... Oh, no. Not Shiva Auto, just in case, because that burned us last time when it got equipped and I couldn't figure out how to activate it. So we're not going to let that happen. Okay, that's looking good. Actually, just want to check quickly. I don't think I can buy another Mithril item, can I? No. I would need one more. Can't even... Well, I could buy the Mithril Sword, but I don't want to. I prefer to use the Mithril for the armor, so characters can change around weapons as they need to. That's okay, though. I'm pretty sure Cecil finds a Mithril during his story, so we can get the Mithril set then. And then I can finally explain what it does, and why I thought I was hyped for it. No, not so much, but it's still very useful to have. Cecil's story arc is... I get what they were going for with it, but they didn't. It doesn't come off very well. This Duodecim made it come off better, though. In the original game, these storylines, he was just totally obsessed with following Golbez and figuring out what his brother was up to and all that, as he tries to figure out which side he's on. Duodecim kind of made it more like it's just Cecil was new in the 12th cycle and has very few memories of home, so it's like he's clinging to Golbez because, as far as Cecil knows, he's the only one in the cycles that's from the same world, and he doesn't have much other memories of him, so he's not sure what's going on with him, if he's a friend or an enemy or what. But then as he keeps fighting, starts to get some of his other memories back, and forms bonds with his comrades and the other warriors of Cosmos, then he starts to feel more secure about himself and he's not clinging to Golbez so much. And again, I get what they mean, and that's not a bad character arc for Cecil. It just comes off more like he's just obsessed with Golbez. Well, in the 12th cycle, he was more really focused on Kain, because he remembered Kain. I posted an official quest video when Cecil suddenly remembers Kain for the first time.
He's with the enemy.
I made the joke though, they talk about how you remember the things that are important to you, but it's like, so I guess Rosa, Cecil's wife, isn't as important as his brother and best friend.
But lower your guard,
and
the darkness may lead you to a trap.
Like, what could be read about Cecil suddenly remembering Kain without even having to fight? Just something sparks his memory that Vaughn says about airships. But he can't remember Rosa at all. At least it's not as far as we're told.
I don't want to see my friend back into danger. What should I do?
Actually, I had a thought. I wonder if Cloud's storyline could function with Cecil, being that he's not sure about his orders in that. Actually, there's a character arc for you. What if Cecil started on the side of Chaos, but had become disillusioned with it and switched sides? Parallel Final Fantasy IV, that could be neat. Not sure though, like, if they did remake Dissidia 12, how much would you want to change the storyline? And my opinion, some of them do need to just be rewritten to be better. Like, I won't get into it here, but I had what I think would be a really interesting idea to completely rewrite Tifa's storyline. But, you know, like, how many others do you want to just completely overhaul, and how many of them just need tweaks to save them, you know? Or to salvage them, rather. Final Fantasy IV dungeon theme. I'll just say, I had some problems in my recordings. This dungeon theme for some reason was distorted, so I had to re-record parts of Kane's chapter. Not sure if I want to use the multi-chain here. Just looking ahead on my map, see what else we have. Looks like Cecil's entire chapter wants me to use multi-chains. I was looking at the future gateways and, yeah, pretty much all of them call for a multi-chain. Well, we could use the boost, and you know, it's first thing, so... And I'm sure we'll come across a Moogle we can buy some from. So Cecil's gimmick, pretty interesting. He automatically switches between the Dark Knight and the Paladin. He switches to Dark Knight when he does a ground HP attack, Paladin when he does an aerial HP attack. But he also later learns bravery attacks that let him switch between the two too. And each form has completely different moveset and fighting style. The Dark Knight is all about slow, powerful ground combos, and all of its aerial attacks either bring Cecil back to the ground or knock the opponent to the ground. While the Paladin's the opposite, it wants to keep the fight in the air, and all of its ground attacks knock the opponent into the air and go after them. Overall, he's fun, and I like his magic attacks. Most melee characters in the game have that obligatory magic attack, just so they're not helpless at range, but a few of them, like Cecil and Squall, their magic attacks are actually feel integrated into their moveset and can actually benefit their melee combos. No, you don't. I ain't letting you do that. There we go. It is one thing I also remember about Cecil. His HP attacks are a little slow until he learns Searchlight and Paladin Force, which is just a hilarious combo. I think they call it the Link glitch is how it's commonly known, but what it is certain characters with projectile attacks can trigger a glitch where if the projectile hits just as they do another attack, the computer reads it as the first attack, as the second attack hitting. So Cecil can toss out Searchlight and then use Paladin Force, and the computer will read it as Paladin Force hitting, and thus Cecil gets in the hit on Paladin Force, even though Searchlight has much larger range than Paladin Force, so Cecil will suddenly swoop halfway across the arena in an instant to attack. And it's just hilarious to see. And also very useful. It basically gives him a bravery to HP link, which something he can really use. Because his other aerial HP attacks suck. Saint's Fall is just inferior to Paladin Force in every way. I guess that's the shtick for this chapter. So when they dodge or block, they get a big bravery boost. I ain't worried. Yeah, Saint's Fall is just inferior to Paladin Force in every way, and his ranged HP attack is fine, but it's not the main thing you're gonna use to hit someone, you know? Also an interesting note on that, Saint's Fall. It takes its name from the band ability in the After Years, where Kain and Rosa combine their powers. So for, you know, a wholly infused jump-like attack, makes perfect sense for Cecil. He does understand the feelings, yeah. But the thing with Things Fall is, like, it does have the same name, so I have to assume that's a deliberate reference. Except that the After Years came out after Dissidia. At least, or like, around the same time, not like years beforehand. So, I'm wondering, like, I guess, like, maybe the development staff just coordinated on that? Or, like, the Dissidia developers knew something about that? Oh, the Nile. Don't know why you'd head there, like, unless this is a thing like you think they're physically hidden there again. Hey, ye olde English. Let's backtrack for— oh! Ha, no, no. Is this the same? Yeah, it's the same place where they split up from Cloud. That's a neat gameplay story integration there. Just remembering now, Cecil's ground movement speed is rather slow, so he plods along the world map. But his bravery attack comes up pretty quick, so he does not have much trouble getting preemptive hits. Come on. Move fast. Hello! Okay. Business has just picked up. Okay, let's see. We have the vest, yes. This is what we need. Mithril shield, no. We have the mithril bangles. Yes. Just wondering, make sure. Okay, good. Tidus and Fearing can use it. So if I need another different mithril item for someone else, I can get that later. Okay. So I need the iron shield. Perfect. Nope. Because it is immediately getting sold back for the mithril shield, and we have our mystic mithril combination. So combinations, you can see here, Mystic Mithril 1 out of 3. With three Mithril items equipped, we get EX mode duration plus 30%. The reason I was hyped is because I thought that the Mystic Mithril set increased EX force and EX core absorption, so much easier to get into EX mode and build EX gauge. That's why I was excited. No, that's the Crystal set, which is a level 60 set. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. Come on. There we go. He really is, like, we've already come through here as Cloud. I'm pondering this again, but I'm gonna ignore it, because off screen I've also gone to the Moogle by Disorder Sanctuary and looked at its inventory, and there are some items I want there. Buy 2 for the road, because I'll pick up skills on the way. As I think I mentioned in Cloud's Chapter 2 when we visited that shop, it's not a bad booster, you know, opponent has it connected with an HP attack. Good, but it's only a 1.3, and there's lots of 1.3 boosters we have right now that don't require us to give up 90 KP. Oh, X-Death's mannequins. I feel so sorry for them, because they attack as fast as X-Death does, so preemptive attacks against them are a joke. I stood in front of it for like a full second or two, and I couldn't get it off. Just checking, yeah. The After Years came out at the start of 2008, and this game came out at the end of 2008. Well, the original Dissidia did. So I guess they just coordinated on the name of the attack, or the developer staff, like, talked to each other. That's neat. Light! That was one of my favorite mods. I don't have it anymore, but... Ooh, Nightfall, new attack already. That is very handy, and Cecil just got way better in the air. Gravity Ball is not that useful, fires out an orb of darkness that knocks the opponent back down, and Nightfall is a dive that starts a chase attack and does pretty decent damage, so that is much appreciated. I think I got everything here, right? Yeah, that's from the other island on the other way. Hey Firion, what do you have to say? It feels kind of like a jab. Sometime, we're in the same area as when he split apart. Now I'm just confused. Frail power. Is that a round chain again? Hey, Titus, come back here. Titus. What did Golbez want with you? Golbez, so manipulative, so awesome. Yeah, thanks, Firion. I was... Okay. I didn't know he was gonna say that too. Ooh! Upgraded to Celestial, so instead of a round chain, I think we're getting a multi-chain. Keep an eye on X-Death, because I remember Swords Dance does have significant range. I will not complain at all, because again, I see several gateways in Cecil's story that want multi-chains. So yes, give me a free one please, I'll take them. The dark equipment you find in Cecil's storyline is exclusive to Cecil. If you equip 3 of them you get Dark Force, which I think gives him a big damage boost while he's a Dark Knight, but because it also lowers his attack now and you need 3 pieces, and we'd have to give up our Mithril set for it. Which I would prefer not to do, like even if we can easily get into EX mode. When we do, 30% is a nice boost. Speak of the devil. I'm gonna keep the Brave Charge because Cecil's EX mode unfortunately is not that good. Well, it's not bad, it's just in comparison to other characters its benefits are It gives them the ability to change between jobs without attacking, which can be handy, but and it also just gives them a brave damage boost, which, okay, but that's boring. Oh, X-Death's gonna be annoying. Again, foreshadowing. Bye-bye. Now do I get Behemoth back? Where's my Behemoth? Oh, it has it. I could have sworn we'd used it for it more in the gateway. My memory's already going and we're barely into this storyline. Move faster, they're all just standing there watching like, man, Cecil taking his sweet ass time. I know. The truth or the secret of the crystals? Which one? And the bonus line is being nice. Now, the best place to chain them all is here, but of course you have to deny yourself the 2 boosters. And I don't know why there's that, because Cecil only has 2 magic attacks, okay. Okay. Yeah. We should not have any real trouble here. Oh, would Terra like to drop another Mithril? Just because? Like, now I just want more Mithril on principle. Come on. This attack is supposed to set the opponent up for combos, but the fact that it's so slow and easy to avoid means it isn't good at what it wants to do. Got her. Oh, come on. Well, it's Ifrit, so it actually wouldn't have helped anyway. Not really. How did that not wall rush? She hit the ground. Yeah, again. Cecil, another character with kinda slow HP attacks up until he levels up and gets better ones. Like, at level 100, his HP attacks are pretty good. They cover a variety of tactical needs. You can hit at close or long ranges. One of them comes out really, really quick, and I already mentioned the link glitch with Paladin Force and Searchlight. Problem is, he doesn't learn those for a while. So for now, we're stuck trying to land Soul Eater or Saint's Fall. Let me show you how it's done there. Thank you, Ifrit. Now that's just rude. There. Annoying. Just, annoying computer opponents. Like, if you're gonna stall, at least put up a proper fight. I saw that it did drop something, but it was too long to be a Mithril, I think was Gunna something. They can drop battle gen items, so yeah. They're taunting me now with all this Mithril stuff. Don't appreciate it. Come on. There we go. Not gonna behemoth that, cause yep. Seriously. There we go. Okay. I can already tell I'm not gonna like this storyline if this is what the computer's gonna do. I'm not sure if it's like an even chance for each, but Ashura has one of 3 effects. Completely destroy the opponent's summoned stone. But completely destroy the summoned stone. Forcibly activate it or seal it for a time. Come on. Speedy little bastard, aren't you? I bet it's one of those things like it's supposed to be random, but it's not actually. It's gonna be that every time. Come on again! Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be the same damn thing every time. Okay. And of course I'm equipped with the summon that is useless when I have 0 bravery. Okay then, you little annoying shit. You want me to use my summon? I'll use it. Heh.
I might have been lucky this time.
He wasn't difficult, Cecil, just annoying. I did start this great race saying there wouldn't be much trouble, didn't I? And what is the strange enemy? Always up to shenanigans. That is actually not... Starts in EX mode. Huge damage boost to melee attacks, and it's Cloud, so... I'm gonna let you get an attack. I wanna let him get an attack just to see like what his damage is. Not impressed. Oh. Didn't think it had that much range. Or whatever. Yeah. Honestly, this shouldn't be too hard. One Cecil can hit. Tidus, come give me a hand. Thank you, Tidus.
I might have been lucky this time.
You don't have much else with Steam, do you, Cecil? There we go, thank you.
What you doing out here?
I was just thinking about what my brother said.
You mean that thing about the secret of the crystal?
I'm just wondering, if they're supposed to be in this facility, shouldn't one of the fights have taken place here?
Then why don't you just go ask him?
What?
That's what you really want to do, isn't it?
Yeah!
Yes. When I think about the risks my brother...
I like this also, Tidus kind of echoing his Final Fantasy X role as the outsider who just doesn't care, you know. Do what feels right. Screw the stigma and Yevon and all that.
All that matters is that you come back in one piece. Let me worry about Furion, okay? Just hurry up and go already.
Truly? Are you sure?
Try listening to your friends more often.
Thank you. I'll not be long. You've my word on it.
No, you're gonna be the rest of your storyline.
Family. So, how will I explain this one?
We pick up on that in Tidus's storyline, and it is. I remember it was fun, kind of fun. Why is everyone worried about like having to apologize to Furion? Is he like the leader of the group or the patriarch or something? I don't know. And another Moogle. Oh, this is the first Moogle shop ever, back in Chapter 1 of the O12 storyline. That's neat. That is one thing I wonder, like, how is it the Mughals are here all the time? Like, what's their deal in terms of the cycle of war and all that? I think they're in Dissidia NT, but I'm not sure. Like, I know, like, there's a Mughal announcer, but in terms of story mode, I don't know if they're in the game or not. Perfect opportunity to train. I agree. Before I forget, actually, since we will be without an since we will be without an assist from now on, let's just equip this and not worry about our level for the rest of the story. Get me that. It won't help on the world map, but it'll help in battle. Like, they use the same animations, but you would have hoped the developers had the foresight to realize that traveling on the world map as some characters is gonna be a drag, so let's just make them move faster. But then I don't know how, like, the programming for this game works, so maybe they couldn't. Alright, that was easy. Thank you, Garland. You're being cooperative. Easy peasy.
I might have been lucky this time.
That is one thing I wonder with some of the mannequins, if, like, they're purposefully made to have bad AI just because you have almost 30 characters in this game. Trying to remember all of their unique fighting styles and movesets and be prepared for all of them. You know, it's actually a tall order. I don't think so, Kefka. Nope. We're not gonna do that. He is really high level. Oh, of course. Oh, I'm being real careful. Seriously. Okay. I'm not gonna get Ifrit off on him. I'm not breaking him, so. Just have to beat him the old-fashioned way. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'll take the brave hit to avoid that HP hit. Oh, that would hurt. Okay. Kefka being a little annoying, but that was nothing.
I might have been lucky this time.
Next up, oh, I did not notice one of them is an expert piece, or I can't remember the classifications. What? I have the walkthrough here. What's it called? I just want to know from, like, what? It's the brown one, and then there's the big silver one.
My honor's on the line.
Okay, it is expert. Breaky. I have to say, I don't know what Cloud's so worried about. This was easy. That wasn't even an attempt at a Cecil impression. I don't know why I did that in that voice. And more chocobo items, thank you. Oh, because I couldn't break Kefka. Okay, I was wondering, wait, 2 times 3? Oh, the break KP chances. A break. Of course I'm not going to break Cecil, and I don't know if I'll break this guy. Oh no. I think the Ephemeral Phantom is Jekt, and because Jekt usually has Jekt block. There we go. And Jekt has Jekt Block, which he can and will use to block anything you throw at him. And it's in a big, huge arena where he is very... But he screwed up the Jekt Block there. Alright, you can have that one. Oh, come on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is not gonna be a fun fight. Oh. Are you kidding me? Phoenix. And it's... I think it's the manual version too. Which lasts longer than the auto, if I recall correctly. Oh boy. I guess Jekt is too stupid to know how to avoid this. There we go. Wall rush. Yes. Get that. I might need that. Yeah, I'm not gonna break Jekt. I'll take it. It's the last opponent in the gateway. Knock him down. Okay. Oh boy. This is not going to be another one of those fights. I know I'm not worried about the KP chance, honestly. I learned my lesson with that Kuja fight. Be wise with the KP gamblers. And 1 KP is not worth, or 5 KP is not worth 25 minutes of retries. Kuja humbled me. Oh, come on, I dodged. Though Jekt is just being annoying on principle. There we go. HP attack, turn off those boosters. I don't think so. Okay, take that. Have it. I'm not too worried. It's the last minute of the gateway. Don't mind if I do, I will take that. Because I think... No, not quite enough to get to EX mode, but... Close. Alright. Seriously? Oh, come on. Mm-hmm. Is it Behemoth or if would I have? I would have preferred Behemoth. Much preferred Behemoth. I don't want to take that hit because I know he'll go wait into an HP attack, and if he breaks me, that is going to hurt. Dark Cannon, it is hard to combo into the way they want it to sometimes. Sometimes Cecil just moves and recovers too slow. But when it works, it is very, very effective. Down into the Banish Trap. Rob you of some of your Brave. And take it right back from me, of course. Get down there. No, you don't. That's mine. There we go. Knock him down. Get down in there. Thank you. And now he's gonna Phoenix. Yep.
Beneath the light comes judgment. Beneath the light comes judgment.
Knew he was gonna do that. It's okay. No, you don't.
Darkness be with me.
Come on.
Be with me.
Checked.
Beneath the light comes judgment.
Heh. How you like that? Yes! There we go. Now we're in business.
Beneath the light.
Mm-mm.
The light.
It's over, Ject.
Beneath the light comes judgment. Fleeting blade.
I wanted to go into an HP attack there. Come on.
Beneath the light.
I'm close, so close.
Beneath the light.
Come on.
Beneath the light.
Yes. There we go.
Beneath the light. Beneath the light comes judgment. Beneath the light comes judgment. Beneath
I thought you wouldn't reach me.
the light.
There we go. And another break to add insult to injury form. Okay. That was a good fight.
That was a good fight.
Thank you, Cecil. I gotta stop doing that. Talking before the computer repeats me. Only 8 KP, so I didn't even get back the cost of that multi-chain. But it's okay! It's the principle of the thing. I chained and beat all 4 enemies. That's what's truly important. Besides, I'll probably find some chain skill or map skill or something in a chest, maybe that one, and then I'll get my next chain skill from the orbs here. Come on, get towards them. There. Faint, I think that's a jump chain. Cure. Oh. Hello, Mr. Moogle. I sure hope you can. Got one. No. If you have 50%, if you have less than 50% of your HP, you're doing it wrong. This is very helpful, but also very expensive. I'm pondering because I think the manual version of Ifrit, it also only has 3 charges and it takes 2 or 3 charges. Because I like the switch between Behemoth and Ifrit, but you know what the hell. Like, I'll probably want it at some future time anyway. Actually, give me one more multi-chain because I can get rid of that cure skill. I'm not going to be needing that. No, we're not attacking the Moogle. There we go. Yeah, I get rid of cure. Now, let's look at that new Ifrit. Yeah. 2 charges and then takes Well, actually, 2 charges and then it takes 2 battles to recharge, just like Behemoth. So that works perfectly, actually. Okay. Oh, no. Wait, yes, I wanted Behemoth and then... Yes, there we go. I'll use up Ifrit one more time in battle so we can recharge, because summons don't start to recharge until they're depleted. So that Ifrit is going to stay at 1 charge until I use it. Okay, I don't think I learned any new bravery attacks, right? No. Okay. Let's go! Sure hope so, or else we've been wasting a lot of our time. Oh, and we're below the bonus line again. Okay, I'm liking that. I appreciate that. Counterfeit Wraith in Kefka's Tower. Cloud of Darkness usually isn't that tough. And I can jump chain these guys easy enough. Now with Manual Ifrit and Behemoth, should be no problem. No, you don't, Kane. Oh! Okay then. Can't believe that worked. There we go. Now you're being much more cooperative. Oh, come on. How did that miss him? That didn't.
I might have been lucky this time.
Another criticism would be that, with the few exceptions, the mannequins that you encounter in each storyline are usually pretty random. So, like you encounter Kane's mannequin here, but like, what if Cecil frequently encountered mannequins of Kane and Golbez, you know? Or like, what if in Kane's chapter, the mannequins he encountered were all the ones that he had strucken down? But no, that's usually like, they seem to be random. Like, not even story war, like, you fight playing as Cloud, what if all the mannequins Cloud's encountering were the long-ranged characters, to make things more challenging for him? I love when that happens. It's possible to chain that ground attack into an aerial attack, but it's tricky depending on timing. And Behemoth, thank you. Goodbye, Yuna.
I might have been lucky this time.
Oh yes, Dark Flame, yes. Okay. That is a very... well, not very, but it's something new that Cecil can use to hit. Again, all his HP attacks, not that good. I welcome any new option he has. It is. Okay. Mind. And goodbye. Dramatic pause while the summon goes off. Judgment!
I might have been lucky this time.
Okay. Nice bonus. Okay, let the game begin. My walkthrough says she tends to favor bravery attacks. Let's see if that's apt for here too. Come on. Yep, that's looking accurate. Oh. Hang on, okay, yes. As I remembered, I should equip this. I should equip Dark Flame first. Don't know how useful it'll be in this fight specific. No. Also, just gonna mention, it does kind of bug me that Cecil's portrait and versus screens and all that is just the one paladin portrait. Like, I understand you can only have one, but ought it to be the Dark Knight since that's how he starts the fight? Okay, no, here. HP attack, Dark Flame, yes. That is gonna be handy. What else does he have? No, we're not taking off the Ice Brand. We're gonna get our money's worth out of that one, yeah. Okay.
My courage drives me on.
Now, let's try this again. Yep. Nice. Very nice. Are we sure this is an expert enemy? Are we sure that was an expert enemy? Cause I'm dubious.
I might have been lucky this time.
Probably the easiest expert enemy we've had in the entire game up till now. She just kept dodging in place even though there's nowhere to dodge to. Like this. Of course Cecil encounters the Magus sisters, because of course he does. Be them or one of the four fiends. Huh? Yeah, you could say that.
So you've come, Cecil.
Why tell me the secret of the crystal?
And why have you come all this way? Most likely for the same reason. A brother cares for his kin. Cecil.
I'm not sure I get that. Like, Cecil came here because he cares about me. He just told him what he was coming for.
Indeed.
Like, it makes no sense for Cecil to be worried about Golbez. At least up until this point. I thought I smelled honeyed tree bark.
Or is this what they mean by brotherly love? I did not
X-Death, don't cheese the slash fickers. Slash shippers.
You are a fool and a coward, longing for the light.
It's none of your concern.
On the contrary, feeble mortal.
To be a little self-indulgent, I preferred how my old subtitle vids did that. This is not your concern. Oh, I'm very concerned.
No, if you'll deem me worthy, but at least I can show you my strength.
My sword is the sword that will pierce the heavens!
What fools you are. The both of you. You and your ignorance shall return to the void.
No thanks. It's interesting how they cast X-Death as, like, the arch enemy to the Final Fantasy IV cast. Even though since he was struck down by Cain in the 12th cycle, he shouldn't remember any of this anymore. So he probably doesn't realize he's made an enemy of Golbez and his other allies twice now. That was easy. Oh, that's gonna backfire horribly. Come on. X death. Come on. Go get him, boy. There we go. Let's just get it over with. How has it already been an hour? We're only like halfway through Cecil's story.
I might have been lucky this time.
Like, I'm not having that much trouble with the fights, really.
Is not the same as you.
Yeah.
There is no difference.
Like, in what way? Because on its own, the same route. Ha. What would that be? The void.
Why has the crystal not appeared?
What's wrong?
You took on X-Death yourself without depending on my aid. You've shown you have the ability to achieve what you desire. The crystal shines upon those who exhibit the strongest will.
I wonder here if Golbez is legitimately uncertain why Cecil's crystal didn't appear, or if he's just part of the manipulation.
I only fought him for you. Please, won't you join me?
What?
I must tell my friends what you just told me. They too seek their own crystals.
I mean, Cosmos hasn't been much help, so, you know, anything would be of help over nothing.
Enough! I am merely your shadow. I could not accept the darkness, yet I do not belong to the light.
What?
You disappoint me, Cecil. Like this?
At this rate, I'm going to force choke you.
Crystal's eternal light.
Brother.
Isn't it convenient how all the villains can teleport? Only the heroes could do that. And this is another text scene that was changed to fit the new storyline. I remember in the original game it was something different. At least I think it was something different, or it was, like, not the same as this. He was? Like, I didn't see Jack there, and this is a completely different arena. How was Jack listening in? And it is interesting contrasting Golbez and Jack. Cecil and Golbez would rather not be enemies. Titus and Jack, like, even if they're not hating each other, yeah, if I gotta fight, okay. How am I lacking in that? I don't know either. Like, yeah. I don't know. Cecil is another story where the mole is a bit confusing because it's like, exhibit a strong will, but Cecil's will is not in doubt, you know? So it's like, Golbez challenges him on something he already believes, and Cecil's like, no, you're wrong, I still believe it, and Crystal's like, okay, you're worthy. Being wary eject there. Didn't think I would. Well, no, maybe that's why Jack's mannequins are all over here. Is like Golbez's confidant, I guess would be the proper word. Whoa! How the hell did that hit?
Beneath the light comes judgment. Beneath the light.
I am legit surprised that that hit. That should not have hit. And I would have thought that would have been reflected off the Ject blade. You know, I ain't gonna protest. This part is already surprisingly long. That is a great attack to combo with Dark Cannon if you can get it off, which is sometimes difficult. Sure, equip them, sure. Okay. Alright. My walkthrough was saying me to save the KP Gambler in this gateway to use it for the next storyline, but I think we're gonna be okay. Frail. So it's just gonna be a round chain, huh? Oh, cross chain. Well, you know, I got the 2 multi-chains, and I don't see a use for the cross chain, so, sorry. Normally I'd hang on to that, because cross chains can be useful, but, no. Not here.
I should return to my friends, but
The storyline says I have to go in the direction of the gateways.
To set you on the proper path.
what?
You cling to the skirts of your companions. Is that
No, he
the
doesn't.
sign of a strong will? The crystal will never shine on those who always depend on others.
Like, didn't Golbez just leave like 2 minutes ago?
The goal you have been given.
But I cannot abandon my friends if they are in need. All I want is for us to look for our crystals together.
So I see. In that case,
Okay.
What are you?
I don't know either, Cecil. I don't know either.
bonds between people are unreliably fragile. The friendship you believe in is nothing but an illusion.
I guess Golbez decided to take Jack's advice to heart and I'm just gonna show up, spew some cryptic nonsense, and be an asshole. That's what most of the other villains do, so, hey, when in Rome. Yeah, he's just being a dick, Cecil. I don't either. Like, I feel like Cecil's story should be about, is Golbez really my enemy or not, because he does such clouded memories of him, but, A jump chain would let me chain them, and I with the KP up. But the KP Gambler, it only increases the KP you win from the battle, not from the emblem. So it wouldn't be like 3 times 2, it'd be 3 times 1 still, so this would not be a good place to use it. I kinda wanna, but I was wondering maybe if I could up here if I really wanted to, but no. Let's just do here. And then if we level up and learn new attacks, we can fight the expert at full power with our new attack after.
I can't lose.
Now, why I was like with Shadowlance, I remember in the first Dissidia, Dark Cannon into Shadowlance like that is really effective, but I think they either reduce the recovery time from Dark Cannon or increase the startup on Shadowlance, because the combo is much harder to hit against a computer that knows how to dodge properly. But, yeah. When you can land it, it's a very powerful combo. Shadowlance does more damage the longer it makes contact with the opponent, and Dark Cannon drags them right up next to Cecil, so great combo, if you can land it. I remember at the higher levels, the computer opponents usually dodge it.
I
if you can even nail Dark Cannon in the first place. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't like Dream's End. It's one of my least favorite arenas just because there's so little solid ground, and what solid ground there is isn't very big, even on the main platform. There we go. Okay. So Kane's gonna be at Dick 2. Oh, come on! I mean, yeah. Opponents are being annoying in this story. Maybe that's why it's taking so long. Oh. It's saying dodge! How is he hitting me? Yes. I had a feeling it's gonna hit him right away. May as well use it. Take the chance.
I might have been lucky this time.
Maybe that's what Golbez is talking about. Cecil thinks every victory he gets is lucky. Cecil, you have some serious self-esteem issues. The crystal's not gonna shine for you until you have faith in yourself. Actually, that would actually make sense.
So, are you prepared for this? Darkness be with me. Darkness be with me. Darkness, bring up.
Yes, I got it. I didn't expect to break him with that last hit, and then I thought, can I get the behemoth off before the HP attack lands? That worked out just damn perfectly. That was perfect.
I might have been lucky this time.
No, I'm not lucky. I'm good. As long as the opponent isn't Kuja. I should have checked who it was. Eh. The universe hates me. It wants me to suffer for jinxing it. Oh, fuck.
So, are you prepared?
Oh no, and this is a terrible arena to fight Kuja in, and a terrible arena for Cecil to be in. Hey, let's give the guy who currently has a small pool of aerial attacks, pit him against an opponent with mainly who is very good at floating around, and let's stick them in a very wide open arena. Okay, good, okay. Get that off first. There's no boss and no KP Gambler, so... Gotcha. Oh, that was a catharsis. So will this be. Ah, that felt good.
Beneath the light comes judgment. Beneath the light comes judgment.
And I did enough bravery damage to do it. Why couldn't the cloud fight have been like that?
I might have been
Maybe I'm just better with Cecil than with Cloud and I don't even realize it. I ain't gonna complain. Oh, that is healing after Cloud's storyline and that Kuja fight. Oh, that's cathartic. Yeah, chocobo items. Didn't learn any new bravery yet, making sure. Alright, yeah, get another speed boost on him, sure. I just want to see to remind myself, what does power of Dark Force do? It's not awful. Cecil does have a lot of wall rushing attacks, but... Nah. Gonna stick to the Ice Brand and the Mithril set for now. If I had the Dark Arm piece, maybe, so I could keep the Ice Brand, which has higher power and that Bravery boost. In fact, that's probably where I'll find the Dark Armor piece in the next gateway. According to my walkthrough, yeah, that's where we find it, okay. So for Cecil, at least I may... Although, I'd want to fight Golbez at that point, and I may just want the EX Force bonus anyway.
Sure of anything anymore.
This thing, I think I remember in the first Dissidia, like, the Dark set gave Cecil the boost plus 50%, or it might have been even higher. But Dissidia 12 nerfed so many game mechanics from the first game.
Says that I must seek the crystal alone. Have I been naive?
Mostly it worked to the benefit, but some things it just went too far.
I have with my friends really only an illusion?
No, it isn't. Why would you even think that?
For answers?
I don't know why. I'm not very helpful, you know.
Shine on those who only depend on others. What your brother says is absolutely true.
What a twist!
How could that?
Do not be troubled.
You know, I just told you you're never gonna find your crystal, but don't worry about it.
For that which you seek lies near.
What?
You already know in your heart. To depend on others and to work together with others. Are they the same things to you?
No.
You know that you can reach the light.
Like,
Because
again, like,
you are
they're just
worthy.
telling Cecil stuff to deliberately confuse him.
I mean,
And then it turns out,
Can be
well, you know, actually, Cecil, if we're gonna be honest, the thing you already believed in, you were right all along there. You had it right all along, we were just dicking with you.
I must
Sorry.
do this.
Again, Cecil, storyline and more on character development kind of, Show him my answer. Okay, oh, not you, not yet. You can stay up there, I'll come get you when I'm ready. It's interesting they went this different way, but we're coming up on the same gateway Cloud finished his storyline at. Didn't we blocked each other? Okay. Normally when you block each other, you just bounce off. Odd. Like I've had that before, we like attack into each other and whiff off each other. And we just go, nothing happens, the fight doesn't start yet. And that's why I like Dark Flame. If you can get it as the enemy's dashing towards you, it's tricky to avoid because it'll just go up into the air after them.
I might have been lucky this time.
Can we seriously please get a new victory quote for Cecil? Because honestly, that one's just starting to grate. Yeah, and we went around in a, that's where we started. We went around in a circle. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Though this gateway is inexplicably sealed up even though it's unsealed in Cloud's story, but whatever. Walking. Now there's a joke video I may make later. Let's play Confessions of the Creator with Xdeath as the party leader and watch him walk across the world map. Yeah, faint, so it's gonna be a round chain, which is completely useless. Anything hiding? No. Well, a chest, but any enemies? Okay. Again, I remember this place. Enemies can blindside you here. Jump chain. Okay. Get rid of cure for that. Ooh, and it'll be useful right here. What's the blue emblem? Now I know that I must fight. Was that ever in question? So like you're seeking out Golbez with intent to attack him now? Ooh, boost to accessory times 5. Don't mind if I do. Don't think I need the Brave Charge for this, but I am going to use that jump chain. This should be a piece of cake, and there's no elite enemies in this gateway. Yeah. Several elite enemies up to this point, but for the final dungeon, I guess they're gonna take it easy on us.
I can't lose either.
And if you do, that's kind of embarrassing. One thing I am gonna do though is, because we have the boss fight, let's take time, build up some EX gauge. Light! Darkness? Light! It just occurred to me I should have been spending this entire chapter making Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell jokes. I think I actually said something before, but then I got distracted by something. One of my favorite mods for the game back in the day was a Cecil mod that switches between Sora and Riku, which is just awesome. And there's another that does it for Ventus and Vanitas. Oh. Okay. Well, I didn't need to retry, like it's just like a couple hundred damage. Too late now. That's what I wanted. Want the chase, and the chase attack to generate all kinds of EX force for me. Ow. Come on, Golbez. Brother, don't be a dick. There we go. Okay, now you can die because you just got on my nerves too much. I will say, bonus lines aside, Searchlight, that is helpful, very helpful for setting opponents up. We don't have Paladin Force, but still very helpful. I was saying, awkward or bonus lines are off by a few levels sometimes, but overall, they do a decent job of balancing like how quickly you level up in each gateway against the enemies. Like most characters and their storylines being at level 12 or so. Or at least in the 013 storyline they do. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with my lance, cause just stop doing that, Furion, please. Come on. No, that was close. Ow. And I got rid of Cure, and yeah. We're not gonna do that then. I'm not worried about. Before I worried about staying at max HP because I didn't want to lose that 1.5 times booster, which it was the best one I had at the time. Now with empty assist gauge, I'm not too worried. You know, I take a bit of HP damage as long as I don't take too much, so I can still have a comfortable amount when I get to the boss.
Beneath the light comes judgment.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Beneath the light.
Come on, Furion, just die.
Beneath the light.
Furion.
Beneath the light comes judgment. Darkness.
Okay.
Burn.
Trump card.
Burn.
There we go. Like I said, yeah, if you're below the opponent and you use Dark Flame, they can have a little bit of trouble avoiding it, maybe. Especially since it does have a really high reach into the air as it travels. Gotta remember, I have that tool and it is very effective. And finishing off by beating up Vaughn. I can work with that.
To victory.
To victory!
Darkness be with me. Target.
Oh, look at that damage. There we go. Thank you, Vaughn. You can die now. I filled up my EX gauge. I'm done with you. do, 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 do.
I am pained as well.
Okay. I am pain. You're not like didn't take HP damage, or you're not weak. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. And this should be the dark. Yes, dark shield. I am tempted, like I said, I'm tempted to do it now, but Cecil's going to be using his EX mode in this fight, so. Physical damage plus 3%, and it's pretty strong too. That boost isn't a lot, though. I'll worry about it some other time. Shell shield. Yeah, we got one. Okay. Dark shield. Yeah, we don't need another. And other higher level things we don't care about yet, because we can't use them. Okay, yeah. Hang on, what did I unlock? Jet and... oh. Who would ever equip this? Who is going to rely on chase bravery attacks for damage? I can't think of a character for whom that would be viable. Even the characters that have shitty bravery games, chase attacks just aren't reliable for dealing bravery damage. Same here. That could be very... oh, we need a Tome of Silence, which we aren't going to find for a while. No. Rule of thumb, if it lowers assist gauge charge, don't equip it. Just don't. Not unless you have something to give you initial assist and you're like trying to go for some fancy unorthodox build, but yeah. Lowering the rate at which the assist gauge charges, whatever it's offering in return, it ain't worth it.
There is a different air about you. You seem to have made a decision.
Yes. I will return to my friends.
What?
Brother. I do not
Again,
travel
like,
with companions to cover my own
this
needs.
isn't a character arc.
Their presence
This is
is
Golbez lying to Cecil to emotionally manipulate him, Cecil being a bit confused, and then realized,
so that I can
no,
aid
he's
them
wrong.
as they
I believe what I already believed in.
A certain strength can only be born in the presence of my friends.
My friends are my power, and I'm theirs. Like, this scene in particular, you can tell the writers just wanted to do that, but would have ruined the emotion of the moment and been out of place. But that's what he's saying.
Prove it with your blade, my
I don't know what him being a knight has to do with anything, but okay.
It's because I have friends that I can
Like right
fight.
there. My friends are my power and I'm theirs.
Give me the guidance I need. Thus.
I love the reference there to the FMV opening where Cecil charges at Golbez like that.
I can turn darkness into hallowed light.
And takes the pose he uses when using Dark Wave. And Golbez just... I wish he could do that in battle, just fly up into the air.
Even knowing betrayal and despair, you would depend on the whims of others?
What betrayal and despair? No one has betrayed them. He doesn't remember the 12th cycle, and Golbez knows that. And what despair? If there's betrayal and despair, it's because it's in reference to Golbez being a dick towards him. So, even though I've dicked around with you, you're still going to trust your friends? That's not a character arc.
Time to part.
Darkness be with me. I know my course. Target.
Yeah, see?
Darkness be with me. Darkness be with me. Target.
There we go! Landed at that time.
Beneath the light comes judgment. Beneath the light.
Goodbye, Golbez.
The moon leads me.
I like that Golbez and Cecil have a unique, interesting mechanic having to input the command simultaneously. I also have mixed feelings about Cecil's EX burst. On the one hand, it's just a blitz of his different attacks between his different forms, and it's not like a really flashy super move like other characters have. On the other hand, it is still a blitz of his attacks in his different forms, so it's still cool.
I see the strength of which you spoke.
You kicked my ass, that means you're right.
Crystal.
That is irrefutable logic.
Brother. We found this light together.
What did he do?
Spare me the Falderall.
Falderall?
That on your own.
But
I have to look that up. That sounds like an asthma or an anxiety medication or something.
See as far
Falderall.
as the light shines.
Trivial or nonsensical fuss. Well, Final Fantasy IV did have you spoony bard, so I guess using archaic fancy words that make no sense anymore
no matter the
is
hardship,
perfectly true to
I
text.
faced it head on, together with my friends. And someday, with you as well.
And thus my character arc is
This
complete.
bond is
I
my
think.
guiding light.
I did have a character arc, right?
My mind will not waver.
I don't think that was ever really in question, beyond how Golbez was concerned, and you know, he kind of encouraged that. Whatever. Now this scene intrigues me, the inner light of harmony. A heart of light in a dark body. In other parts of the story, that's the same terminology they used to refer to Ject. Was Golbez once on the side of Cosmos and switched sides? Because they may just mean, oh, he's a bad guy, but he's still actually a hero deep down. But why would they? But they use that exact same terminology as refer to Ject, who was just forced to change sides. So I don't know if they're trying to get at something with that, which could be something interesting in the backstory, like maybe Golbez was summoned here as a warrior of Cosmos, but switched sides because he felt he didn't deserve to fight among them or something. They never really touch on it otherwise. I think we're left to just assume it is that he's on the side of chaos, but he still has light within him, but it's an odd use of the specific terminology. I'll also, not a spoiler alert because it amounts to nothing, but in another storyline I think they reference that Golbez is trying to get a crystal of his own. Exdeath says so. But nothing comes of it, and we never know if he does or not, so Why they even included that scene, I don't know. Given that Golbez, spoiler alert, is the only villain to survive the end of the game, maybe that they were trying to go for something with that, I don't know. But anyway, that is Cecil's story. Next time we go on to Chapter 5, Tidus' storyline, and we mark the 013 cycle as half completed. Thanks for watching everyone, I'll see you next time.